What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Our Streamers Cheaters. Today we're going to be discussing the normalization of cheating, and this is a big issue right now for me. It's a big issue for the gaming community in general. It's been happening for many years, so what I want to do now is discuss everything from as far back as, say, 2017, okay? Back when Blackout first came out, it was massive on console. It died out pretty quick on PC due to the fact of the amount of cheaters who were actually involved. This caused people to actually move from PC to PS4 or to Xbox, and they were actually inputting their keyboard and mouse into the console. Now, I know of a Facebook gaming streamer who goes by the name of Soulman Streams who did this. He used the keyboard and mouse on his PS4. The reason for that was because Soulman Streams actually stated he had a medical condition with his hands and he couldn't grip a controller properly, so he had to use keyboard and mouse. Fair enough? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? However, he was deemed to be a cheater. He was deemed to be a cheater by other streamers who were all playing on console using controller. So, because he was using keyboard and mouse on a console, it was cheating. Look at it this way. Now, in 2021, the PS5 and the new Xbox are actually both compatible with keyboard and mouse. So you don't need any device to actually plug them in and have them work. They just plug into the actual console, and plenty of people on console are actually turning to keyboard and mouse. Is this still cheating? Because a lot of the streamers back in 2017-18 era were calling it cheats against Soulman Streams. So is that still cheating? If not, why was it deemed cheating back then? Back around the same time, on Blackout, people were calling scuff controllers and any other controllers with additional buttons or paddles on the back as a cheating controller. So this was then a cheat device. Back then, it was a cheat device. The reason for that was because it gave you an advantage over people who were using the standard PlayStation or Xbox controllers. Was it deemed cheating then? I believe so, yes. However, it's been normalized now by the fact that plenty of streamers have sponsorship deals with Scuff themselves. And due to the fact that this has happened with the sponsorship deals, plenty of other people have gone off and started using them. It's become normalized. So the average gamer is now going out and buying a $200 or £150 Scuff controller. So in 2021, is a Scuff controller cheating? It doesn't seem to be. That's because it's been normalized. Now let's talk about devices that can be used to add anti-recoil, jump shots, drop shots, sticky aim and so on. Such devices as a Strike Pack, Cronus 10, Cronus Max, Titan 2, Titan 1, along with many others. Now the Strike Pack was made to add anti-recoil. You've got extra paddles on the back. People were buying a Strike Pack and saying it was just a cheap option compared to buying a Scuff. However, let's be honest, if you can actually add a script into that device, which is then causing you to have no recoil, which is then causing you to have sticky aim, automatic jump shot, automatic drop shot, then it's a cheat device. However, now people are saying it's not cheating, and the reason for that in 2021 is due to the fact that there are so many people out there using aimbot and wall hacks, especially in Call of Duty Warzone, that cheat device seems nothing. It seems okay, because to be fair, you can still beat somebody who is using a Strike Pack. Same with the Cronus 10. The Cronus 10 is a little bit more advanced than the Cronus Max was. They are the same device, only it's the newer version. And again, you can add script onto it to add all of the things we mentioned about the Strike Pack. Same with the Titan 2. The Titan 2 actually has a feature which can allow you to connect your console to a PC and have an overlay on the PC that shows wall hacks. This is something we've actually made a video on in the past. So is that a cheat device or no? Because to me, it sounds like a cheat device. Anything that gives you extra assist in the game or does something for you in the game is a cheat device. So if you've got something controlling your recoil for you, that is an advantage you've got against somebody who is controlling the recoil themselves. If you have got something that is adding extra aim assist to your shots, then that is giving you an advantage against your opponents within the game. Therefore, it's cheating. However, lately, a lot of people are saying that it's not. It's becoming normalized again. And a couple of months back, a lot of streamers and a lot of content creators were called out for reverse boosting, based on the fact that pretty much everybody they were shooting in all of their YouTube videos were running into walls or shooting the sky and shooting the floor. These are bot lobbies, and this is what people do and have done in the past for many years, called reverse boosting. They get themselves into a bot lobby by either tanking their stats using a new account, and there are other methods also. And the reason they are doing this is so they can pump out content and gain financially. Is this wrong? Is this cheating? Of course it is. Because to get yourself into that, if you are a top level player, if you are a 3 KD or above player, and you're getting yourself into a lobby of people who have got a negative KD, then essentially you could be going up against disabled people, children, people who don't play the game much, people who are new to gaming in general, and you're going in there and pub stomping on a lot of them. And that is unfair. That is cheating. That's a method for you to be able to say that you are better than you actually are. If you can drop a nuke against people of your own level, then yes, you are a good player. But if you're doing it against people who don't have a clue how to play the game or what they're even doing on the game, then it doesn't make you a good player. It may look good for content, but it doesn't make you a good player. And recently, quite a lot of content creators, one of the main ones was Korean Savage K3. This guy come out and done a video openly admitting that he reverse boosts. And again, following that, a lot of other content creators followed suit. A lot of other Twitch streamers, YouTubers and Facebook gaming streamers come out and said, you know what, yeah, we reverse boost. How else are we meant to put out content? It's called grinding. There are people out there who grind their ass off on a daily basis just to get that one video to put out as a YouTube video, and then you've got people like yourselves who already have the money from doing this for years, and you're still reverse boosting to get that content. That to me is cheating, but it's been normalized again. Oh, it's only reverse boosting. Everyone does it. It is not okay to reverse boost. You are pub stomping on people who don't know how to play the game or who are new to the game. And now the most recent one is using a VPN. Now, there are many factors to a VPN that are great, and I believe that a VPN should be used by people who are streaming. However, the reason to do this is to hide your IP address and to stop people being able to access your personal data from that IP address. However, you can still use a VPN in the same country that you live in. There is no reason for you to be using a VPN to go over to Argentina, Hawaii, unless you live in these places, of course. But to be VPNing into a different country is causing you to have a different geolocation within the game. Now, if you VPN to a place that has no dedicated server, such as Kenya, and then your geolocation on the game is coming up as Kenya, which it does, Nairobi, Kenya, and everybody knows, just like in Hawaii, there is no dedicated server, and this causes the skill-based matchmaking to break, and this does increase your chances of getting those bot lobbies, those low-level KD lobbies, and doing this is a method of cheating. In my opinion, it's the same as reverse boosting, it's the same as using a strike pack, the Cronus Sen, anything that you're doing to give yourself an advantage within the game that is not actually a part of the game or the standard controller or whatever that you're using is essentially a form of cheating. But now we have got all the top level content creators, all the top streamers, putting it all over Twitter, putting it all over Facebook and everywhere else you can think of, asking the question, is VPNing good or bad? Is VPNing cheating? And then you've got plenty of fans of these top streamers coming in whose minds have been manipulated, and they're dropping comments saying it's only VPNing. There's nothing wrong with it. I do it. And this is how it all starts. Where did it start with the Scuff controller? Where did it start with the strike pack? Where did it start with the Cronus Sen, the Cronus Max? And it all starts from the top. Okay, reverse boosting. Korean Savage said he did it. Now everyone follows suit. Yeah, it's only reverse boosting. Everyone does it. Now, some time ago, I actually watched an interview between Scump, Hector, and so on from Optic Gaming, and they were actually discussing Cold War, Call of Duty Cold War on release. Scump says he only dropped one nuke. Since that,
all
he's not been able to do it. And he even states that anybody who is pumping out nuke after nuke or double nukes on the YouTube channel is cheating, reverse boosting. He didn't specify any names, but he stated that it was classed as cheating. That is a professional COD player. He plays for Optic Gaming, and he's stating that in an interview. So, if you guys want to actually continue to believe the shit that comes out of these streamers' mouths about it being okay and all the normalization of the cheating methods that are being used, that's fine, so be it. But listen, in another 2 years, what's going to be normalized? And I'll tell you exactly what it'll be. It's only soft aimbot. It's basically just aim assist. Now remember that, because you heard it here first. I'm telling you now, this is all building up to a point where they're going to turn around and be like, oh, it's only aimbot. Everyone's using it. It's only soft aimbot. And then eventually everyone in every game is going to be rage hacking. And I can see it now. And let me be honest, the top streamers probably won't come out and say that. But if they get caught cheating, and I mean caught, if they accidentally show their cheat menu on stream or their wall hacks show on stream, they'll be like, oh, it's only wall hacks, or oh, it's only soft aimbot. And that is the future of gaming. That is the future of FPS gaming. And I say that now because if you look at the history of it, everything has been getting normalized. And it only happens when a streamer or top level content creator is actually caught using that device or caught using that method. That is the only way it actually becomes normalized, is because they then use their followage, their thousands, millions of followers, to normalize it. And all of the fans of these streamers go around acting like it's normal because, hey, if so-and-so's doing it, if the top level streamer on Twitch is doing it, or the top level streamer on YouTube's doing it, it must be okay. So I'm going to do it as well, and then everybody starts doing it. Sorry if I bored you guys, but this needed to be said. The normalization of cheating methods is starting to really irritate me, and I hope it's irritating a lot of you guys as well. But just bear in mind that in the future, it's going to get worse. Until Sony, Microsoft, and game developers can actually incorporate something to detect the devices such as the Cronus, Titan, and Strike Pack, there's nothing that can be done about that. They can be hidden so well. You can actually tell by watching someone stream if they are using it. And then as it goes for the aimbot and the wall hack side of things, game developers need to incorporate an anti-cheat, especially Call of Duty's Activision, because if they don't, the game's going to die pretty soon. I honestly believe that this game's already dead. 50% of the people in the games are probably cheating. There are over 6 million active cheaters on a daily basis in Call of Duty Warzone. That is a stat and a fact that I found out online. If you search it yourself, you can find it yourself. Go and do your research, guys. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!